Alright, so, by the way,
Alright,
Rory,
we are
I made-
live. Welcome to the Dunces and Dragons podcast. As always, I'm your dungeon master, Ganondorf 50 Longhurst. With me, as always, is David Janak.
Yo.
Tim Pate.
Here.
Quentin Mars Malicious Ghoulified.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
And Connor O'Brien.
Yo.
Nom 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 nom. When last we left off, you were in the Fortress of Conclusion. Secret door time. Where's that secret door? Where's that secret door?
Well, it wouldn't be a secret if we knew.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Cost has pretty good. Cost has. Listen, I'm taking 46 on my search checks, and it's 48 when you're trying to find a secret door because of 5 ranks in knowledge architecture. And but I'll start by searching the end of the hall where that charred corpse is.
Which hall?
Number 4.
You don't find anything.
Okay. And I do have the daylight spell active. Do I see anything around number 3?
Yes. There's a wall. Like that. It gives in slightly as you push in on it.
Okay, so I guess Cost better check that thing for a trap. Who knows?
Too bad we don't have any slaves we can make do it.
Well, Cost is pretty damn good at what he does.
I thought you were about to say, well, Cost is my slave.
No, Cost is a friend. So
Hey, the best way to find a trap is to set it off.
no, the best way to find a trap is with a search check of 51, right, Corey?
Search check of 51. You do realize that it is not trapped.
Okay, and is it locked?
Could have told you that too.
It is not locked. You
All right.
don't, however, know how to open it.
Yeah, Connor, slaves aren't actually the best way to find traps in D&D because a shit ton of traps tend to reset.
So if I don't, does anybody here have any idea of how to open this hidden door?
I'm good at lock picking.
Well, the thing is, there is no lock to pick. It's some sort of clever mechanism. So,
Well, here's an idea you probably haven't thought of. Would you like to hear it?
Ask it
if
nicely.
this involves energy bolting the wall, I'm gonna say no, just because of how many Meriliths you summoned last time.
I summoned 2, how's that a lot?
I say
It's
They
more
kill
than
you.
0.
nice.
I was gonna suggest something else.
What did you have in mind?
Here's a quick question. It has no form of being able to be entered, correct?
I didn't say that. I
Is
said
there a crack along it or something?
no. What I said was, it gives slightly when you push it.
Push it.
So if I continue to push on this wall, does it continue to move forward?
No. It only gives slightly, no matter the amount of force that you do.
I'm going to bring that sending stone out of my pack, and I'll ask the
I say
star.
we just flick it 1,000 times.
Okay, you flick it,
yes.
it moves.
I'm gonna give it a nice,
Again.
strong kick.
Okay, you
Hey,
kick it.
Staro,
No, but like Corey says, it moves just a little bit, basically the same amount, no matter how hard you hit it. So let's just flick it like 100 times.
Well, a kick would Corey.
It'll do the same amount.
Well, yeah. But I mean, a kick would have would have some additional force in other directions than just.
But we're talking about absolutes, not relatives. So,
Oh,
I mean,
okay. It kicks
like,
and lifts slightly.
Oh, it's one of those types.
I've
We have
taught
to
you
push
guys this. I've used these kind of doors on you before.
I know, you used it on us before. It's sad that no one else seems to have gotten it. Corey, can I use telekinesis to attempt to lift the door upward?
Oh yeah, easily. You
Really,
lift
guys? Really?
You lift the door upwards and you see a hallway.
You see a pissed off Merilith on the other side.
You were about to break that down. Now I've got to leave.
Well, even if I would have cast, even if I would have casted the door, wouldn't it go through it too? So
Only
does
if
that
it
mean
actually defeated the door's hit points.
So say I defeated the door's hit points by, like, say 100 or so, would it hit the Merilith in the process?
Yeah, but then it would have been subject to SR.
Yeah, good point. So then, let's go.
Search checks of 46 as I move along the hallway. Very slowly.
Secret door.
Secret door.
On top of the first secret door.
Right there. Right where your guy is.
Okay, Cos will telepathically let everyone know, hey, another secret door.
Hey,
Hey.
what's down to us right now?
Alright.
We don't know. There's a
So down there, you find the secret door and you open it. I'm just gonna cut you all off right at the pass. The corridor bends right, then comes to an abrupt end at a blank stone wall. Situated in the center of this wall is a wooden lever handle. It is apparently holding a position halfway between the two extremes. A rusted iron plate set above the lever says, "Push me."
Hey, would you mind conjuring up a construct for us, please?
I have a better idea. Hey, so where does it say push me?
A rusted iron plate set above the lever simply says, "Push me."
Can I push the, sign?
Fuck.
Oh!
Stupidity.
That's clever.
Stupidity wins!
That was amazing.
I just
pretty sure
assumed.
I'm pretty sure my idea of asking it nicely was more stupid.
I actually thought I was gonna kill you with that one.
Let
What
me
would
guess.
pulling the lever have done?
Crushed you into the wall.
So apparently my sometimes enlightenment, sometimes my stupidity actually does win.
Damn.
Man, Corey must hate me sometimes.
I'm gonna give Mars that. That was good.
I just assumed, because I just think, it says push me, it's a lever. For a lever you have to pull.
I know.
So I'm thinking, okay then it must be the sign itself. Let's see if my stupidity actually wins out. Push. Oh, it works! Corey's now mad at me.
Okay, Cos and Garrett, Nico will head back into the hallway and continue searching.
Well, no, okay. I'm going to describe this room in a very detailed manner.
Oh man, that hurts.
A pit of bone. A 20-foot hall leads to the right. However, there is only a narrow catwalk which wends uncertainly through the room at the proper level. The catwalk is supported by stone arches rising from below at 10-foot intervals. To each side of the walkway, the level of the floor drops steeply away. In this hollow, hundreds, perhaps thousands of bones of every conceivable type, from creatures, humanoid, animal, and monstrous, lie in pale, dry heaps. The morass of bones fill the chamber from end to end, to within a few feet of the level of the catwalk. It is difficult to determine to what depth the bones are piled. Excuse me while I give you illustration 47.
Something tells me that we're probably gonna have some weird looking images. Praying to God, praying to God, praying to God.
But Mars, he's right here.
And I'm not listening.
Feel free to pray to your God. But don't worry,
I won't be listening.
I won't be listening.
I did like that.
I'll let you know, Hector, I'll let you know.
You're looking for the one on the right. Or the left, rather. The one with the bones all over it. Careful of the boner juice.
There's way too many boners in here, dude.
I know, they're pretty hard.
Yeah, and the sad part is there's nothing for them to do with it.
Erections!
Erection jokes everywhere!
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have Nico cast Detect Magic.
I see.
Corey, why did you put all of those in?
To save me some time. It doesn't even give them hints.
Fair enough.
You'd be surprised.
Is that a Vrock?
Hey, Corey, real quick. By the way, what color was that door?
What door?
The door we went through.
It was a wall that moved up.
Yeah, but like, what color was it?
I'm gonna say
Was it a red door?
brown.
Okay. No, continue. That's all.
Oh, okay. So Nico casts Detect Magic, and he will carefully lean into the room. He won't step on the catwalk. Koss is a tiny dragon, so he should be able to share space with him. Now, do I detect any magic on the catwalk, or the bones, or the walls, or the ceiling?
No. You do not.
And then I will cast Detect Undead.
Beep, 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 beep.
Bang! 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 Bang!
Okay.
Now, don't you feel
Don't worry.
stupid asking that question?
Ulrich,
Yes. Am I
Leave the
standing
room.
back? Okay. Already out.
Actually, before you leave the room, you seem like a hell of a lot smarter than you used to be. Can you tell me, do you think that it would be a good idea if I start destroying all these undead?
Depends. How often do you kick a hornet's nest?
Well, I certainly don't have a problem with killing all of them.
No, that's
You
not
will
what I'm
find
asking.
out.
It's, how often... I'm basically just kind of telling you, because this is kind of a metaphor, how often do you like kicking the hornet's nest?
I cast Flame Strike, okay? I will burn the hornet nest before it gets to be a problem.
Apparently you don't get it. I'm basically saying, if you do this, you don't know what you're facing. You might accidentally awaken a huge hive of hornets that might kill us, in this case, the thousands upon thousands of skeletons lying on the ground, waiting to probably kill us.
Actually, I've got a brand new power I want to try out.
Okay then, stepping out of the room.
Okay, now, is there a way with, given the fact that my character is a cleric, Is there a way that with like a proper heal or knowledge religion check, I could learn the number of hit dice that like the top layer has?
If they're skeletons, they probably have a specific limit.
Like, is that a thing?
Just to make sure, David, these aren't in any book, right?
Give me one sec. Oh no, they are.
What?
They were updated. They go by a slightly different name though.
Send that shit to me. Because I was about to make my own creature. Which I don't have a problem with. Hey there, friend. I missed you.
Alright, Lucius.
Holy shit.
Lucius, are you very strong?
I am not strong, I am fast.
Ulrich, if you conjure up an astral construct, would it have a pretty good strength score?
If I manifested it at its full strength, probably, but in honesty, what are you thinking of?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie a rope around Nico, and then I'm gonna have Garrett hold one end of it, and I want somebody bracing Garrett as well. Like, I'd like to have two people on the other end of this rope, and then I'm gonna have Nico lean in and take care of the undead.
Here's the thing. I can cast level 9, correct? No, wait, I'm not able to cast level 9 Astral Construct just yet. I can summon up an 8th level, which basically means he's a large construct. It basically means he's got a lot of power, but the only problem I can see is this is probably going to bite us in the ass later. Not to mention, he probably won't be able to take up all of the room. He won't be able to be fully manifested because, well, large construct, tiny room.
Well,
I probably might be able to think of another method. Although, give me a few seconds.
How tall is the room?
3 feet high, rise.
Does it say how tall the room is?
I'm looking.
I can probably give you a rough estimate as to I can probably
I'm
give
gonna
you a
say
good
it's
idea
about-
that you might be able to do.
I'm gonna say it's about 20 feet high.
Alright? So, I have an idea that might be able to help, but I need everybody to gather up into room 2 if you want to actually be able to do this.
What?
We could rest up for the day to allow Nico to regain back some of his ability to turn undead, smash the whole room with it, and we're pretty much covered.
If I'm doing this right, I'm only going to need to use up one ability, and I can. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but you want to rest while we are in the stronghold of the guy we're hunting to kill, who probably knows we're here.
Probably not.
It's the last thing he'd expect.
It's like that one like illustration. Like, you roll really high on your intimidate skill, intimidating a bear, and then you say, my character takes a nap. And then the DM's like, well, shit, I mean, the bear leaves you alone, I guess. And then, like, the illustration shows the bear thinking, wow, he just went to sleep right in front of me. He must be a total badass. I better leave him alone.
You probably make a new companion if you're a ranger, though.
Okay, so anyway, I cast Positive Energy Burst.
What does that do?
It is going to deal 8d6, I think, points of damage to all undead within 100 feet of Nico.
Make an SR check.
Question, does that go through walls?
Okay, so...
No. His line of effect.
Okay then, I am safe.
Do supernatural
Hector, did you
abilities
actually do that?
bypass
Did you actually
spell
smack the bones?
I don't touch them.
Because
So
we're
this
gonna
is
need to
called-
back up, Hector.
This is called Positive Energy Burst. It's a supernatural ability. As a standard action, a Radiant Servant of Palor who is at least 8th level can create a Positive Energy Burst that deals 26 points of damage per class level to all undead creatures within 100 feet of the character. Undead are allowed a reflex save, DC equal to 10 plus the class level of the Radiant Servant, to avoid half of the damage. This supernatural ability uses up 2 turning attempts, and the Radiant Servant cannot use this ability if he has fewer than 2 turning attempts left for the day. And I have a lot.
Like I said, you're going to need to make an SR check.
Doesn't a supernatural ability bypass spell resistance?
It does.
It
Okay.
does. Roll out the damage.
Alright, what is the
It's not-
What's the
10
reflex
plus
save?
class level. Okay, so 10 plus the class level. So he is
19 as a... Wait, you're only a level
Yeah.
underneath.
19.
Okay.
No, its class level refers to Radiant Servant, so it can it caps out at 20th.
Yeah,
Is he-
and I'm a Radiant Servant number 9.
Oh, okay.
So 10 plus 9 is 19.
Nothing seems to happen.
So they take, like, hang on, 23 points of positive energy damage is the full amount. So none of them make any movements or anything as that wave washes over them?
Nothing moves.
Okay.
Speaking of which, quick question, Corey. I'm going to stand near the wall over here. Do I hear the Night Stalker screaming or something?
No.
Okay.
It's very dead.
It's been Kentucky Fried.
Hey, Ulrich.
Yes.
I don't feel comfortable walking into that room. Would you mind doing it for me?
Why am I the one doing it?
I feel
Oh.
like...
To be fair, you are immune to most of the things here.
Yeah, but if some of those things try grappling me and stabbing me to death, I could probably come back out of that, but it still hurts.
What I would like you to do is fly. Fly up over the catwalk and try to fly to the end of the room. If you feel like something's about to jump out at you, or like reach up, because there's a
Better
20
idea.
foot.
I whistle and call upon my good friend Astral Construct, miniature edition. Small.
Well, that's a good idea. I didn't know you can make them fly.
Yeah, one of their I can literally just make them. One of the abilities I can gain as part of their construct menu is I can literally give them celerity, buff, cleave, deflection, fly, improved bull rush, improved slam attack, mobility, power attack.
There's a number of
resistance.
abilities you can give them.
Yep. I'll give this one fly and then proceed to throw him into the sky so that he may fly above us and see what happens. I have made it so he looks like as though he is a tiny little dragon like Koss.
Nothing happens.
Not even as he flies over.
Nothing. Although he does. How far are you sending him?
I'm gonna start him out in basically a kind of area like this.
Yep, nothing happens as you go throughout the room.
Either these are the most patient skeletons, or
Or Nico was wrong.
if he detects undead on them, then I'm pretty certain they're just that patient.
That's the weird thing.
Or
I detected
wrong.
undead. I blasted them, and they didn't even flinch.
That's the thing. They might just not move because they might just think, oh, these might just be normal skeleton. These might just be some normal skeletal bones. It's not the first time I've been ambushed by this crap, and it should be the first time Garrett has either.
Damn it, I don't trust this catwalk.
Well, how about this then? I'll see if I can perhaps burn a couple of them. If they get up, then yeah. There was
Okay,
something
so
wrong.
Hector walks up to the catwalk. He, holding a femur in hand, throws it onto the catwalk and sees what happens.
Excellent idea.
Either shit happens or it doesn't.
As soon as the catwalk is disturbed, the bone you mentioned specifically goes into the mass. Almost as if it was sucked up.
Well, that ought to help you guys.
Yeah, hop on Garrett's... Well, no, you can't hop on his back. He uses his cloak to fly. So I guess we're all gonna fly to that door.
Probably. You want to go first?
Yeah, if your construct flew through there, no problem. And Hector was fine until he threw the bone onto the catwalk. I think we can do it, just as long as we don't get near the catwalk, so... I will carefully fly up 20 feet, and then enter the room.
Before we go, does anyone want some tea?
You don't have tea.
We can pretend to have tea.
I mean, after all, you have pipe weed.
I just have weed. Well,
We can make a
technically, have
bong. We can make a bong out of a skull.
I'm gonna use my wings and fly alongside him.
Garrett, Mars.
Yeah.
20. This is versus Garrett's AC, a 32. A 21 versus Mars AC.
Nope. Not even close.
Not even your flat foot?
Let me check actually for my flat-footed.
Oh, wait, no,
Not
you're never
my
flat footed.
touch.
Right.
Not even my
Nope.
touch.
Nope. None of them.
They just miss. They just whiff.
Garrett will shout for Nico's help. He will just begin turning undead willy-nilly.
No, no, you're not casting that with me in the damn area.
How's your reflex save?
It's shit.
Are you sure you're a vampire?
Yes, I am very sure.
With magical gear now.
How about this? Let me fly full speed to the other room.
Is it higher than 20?
Or just, the general principle of not using, friendly fire. In
I am
hoping
not
that-
losing Garrett again. Nico's gonna give you to the count of 3 to move in front of Garrett. Or behind Garrett.
And moving all the way to the other room. Up
Alright.
against the wall.
Mars, I'm gonna have you stay there for
Okay.
right now. Because I
Is the
need
door
to
closed?
create... no, because I need to actually create this room.
Alright.
Okay, and Nico will start turning undead.
Okay.
46. Are they all dead?
Well, I mean, there's probably a whole lot of them. In fact, there's probably like a whole seal.
Okay. Where am I?
Oh, look at that. So it turns out Light of Wisdom is a swift action. I didn't need to cast turning as a... I didn't need to turn undead as a quickened action. I could have just done it.
So, what did you do?
So Garrett shouted for help, and Nico cast Turn Undead.
How many hit die of undead can you affect?
46.
What'd you roll?
Let's see. I'm turning as a level 36 cleric.
Ow.
38 if they're, if it needs to... So, like, if they're level 19, I could destroy them. 19.
David, does that kill one of them?
Depending on how many hit die, and nay, if you...
No, wait, they would have to be level 15 or less because of the bonus they get.
That is right.
No, I know.
Does it affect them at all?
Yes, their bones rattle. They really can't go anywhere.
But they do cower,
Yeah.
and that means they can't attack.
Until you approach within 10 feet.
I think
Yeah.
I'm starting to get it.
So, Nico's gonna start shouting for people to get through.
I'm going to set up the next room. Don't mind me.
Okay, I guess everybody is moving to number 7.
Yep. Well, those of you guys who can fit in here.
Pretty much any time that we need to move, Lucius is just going to grab Hector and pull him along on the board.
Okay, David, can you take care of this for the next 2 minutes? I need to do a puzzle for a second.
Take care of what?
Just back DM, just make sure they're doing everything right.
I mean, I can. But if we can't move on until the puzzle was made...
Yeah, you're not going further until... Well, did they get past the room?
Yeah, they got past the room. Unfortunately.
Okay.
What do you mean, unfortunately? Whose side are you on?
I'm on the side of fun, and remember, I'm a sadist.
I'm having fun.
I'm just having fun with the fact that I'm actually able to start using Turn Undead, and the stuff that I turn actually, turns.
Alright. So you want me to just start reading the description of the next room?
Yes.
Alright, so when you get across the catwalk with the giant-ass bone snakes towering underneath your feet, another 20-foot wide hall stretches away into the darkness ahead of you. The floor of the hall has been broken up into green stone tiles of approximately a foot square. Each tile bears a symbol. Most of the symbols appear to be letters, but some are numbers, and a few look more arcane. Additional symbols in a less random arrangement have been inscribed in the facing walls of the hall. Corey already put up the image. It is the one. It's the one. The bone, the catwalk one. The message upon the facing walls read: "Name me true or name me false. Your decision shall lead to loss."
Come on. All I want is a PDF. Okay. Just gonna borrow these words. Hang on. Ah, for fuck's sake. David, how do I save something to a PDF?
Is it a Word doc? Because, I mean, if it's just a Word doc or a notepad, just save it as a Word doc and upload it to one of the many Word to PDF converters.
I'm trying to do something like this.
Okay, so... One sec.
I have it already too.
Oh, tell you what. I know you have... If you're running Windows, you have access to Snip.
Okay, where do I get snip?
Just open up your menu and just start typing in Snipping Tool. Unless you're running XP.
So search web and Windows, snip?
Yeah, Snipping Tool, yes. It should bring you up a box. You can then cut out what you need, and that will give you an image.
And... now. Snipping tool, desktop app. New snip?
New snip, yes. Select what you're trying to make into an image. And then you can just copy it into the Skype chat if that's what you were trying to do. With just copy and paste.
And then save my snip.
Alright, well, how are we
Nope,
gonna get through this?
That's not what we're doing.
So, anyone know how we're gonna get past this?
Well, we can't really move onward until Corey gets this stuff ready,
Alright.
unfortunately.
I'm ready. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Are you
move.
putting that in the Skype, or are you putting that on the map?
I'm putting it on the map. Okay. A second. You're not going to be able to see it yet. Find the false, you find the true. Where the fuck is my capture? Alright, go. Gentlemen, I hope you're good at word searches.
Oh, yes, I am.
I always find profanity really easily in word searches.
Yep.
There is actually profanity in this word search on purpose.
Well, that's no fun.
Alright, well, anyway.
I considered writing "fuck you, Mars," but I didn't want to be that mean.
Yeah, by the way, I already found the first one.
What are we looking for?
Spell out the guy's true name.
Name
What's
me
his name?
true or name me false. Your decision shall lead to loss.
So
I'm
then
not
you-
even seeing this. Where are you seeing this?
You want me to say it
Oh,
out of
fuck.
game? or
That's
do you want
right.
me to-
I don't get moved on.
So then, if that's the
David,
case,
literally next page over.
Found it.
anyhow. So
Put your token on the map.
that's a tough one. Just so you know, Corey, you shouldn't put them in the exact same area, let alone with the same letter within good range of them.
I didn't. It was pre-generated.
Oh, in which cases I already found them. Wanna know why? I'm gonna need Garrett's hand on this one.
Okay, what do I need to do?
He says spell my name correct or false, which means more than likely this is probably some cleverly designed trap that makes us spell out his name. And what are the two names we know Acereric by?
Is it possible his name is tabooed?
Here, I'll give you... Here, look up 4 in front of where you currently see Kos. You see where the A is?
I look
So-
the boss.
Are you guys just going to walk across those letters?
Nah. Look, starting from here,
Yes. The question is, are you going to walk across the letters? Are you
No, I
going
am
to
not.
trigger them?
I'm not going to trigger them yet. So here's the thing. He wants us to spell out his true name by stepping out on each individual letter that spells out his name. And while we're at it, there's also D, E, V, O, U, R, E, R.
Yeah, Corey, you may want to have had that one randomized a bit more often.
No, I'm just that good at finding stuff.
No, I mean that really should have.
Oh,
Is
was
it-
it meant to be completely random and we'd have to make jump checks?
No.
It was bad, but you know.
Jay?
Alright.
Did you just do the joke I think I wanted to do?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Instead of I.
Ah, shit, in Latin, Jehovah starts with an I.
Alright. So
Indiana
then, I mean, here's the funny part about it, too. F-U-C-K-Y-O-U. Thank you, Corey. Thank you very much.
Hey, so.
So what are you doing?
What would happen if you conjured up a construct or continued to like manifest your flying construct and you had it walk across fuck you?
I don't know. I'd probably get attacked by Corey.
Better not mess around with that then. Can you have the construct walk across the Serac and devour her?
Probably, but you have to remember what They asked us, name me true or name me false, your decision shall lead to loss.
Wait, didn't Destaro's journal say that he had a name before Asasarak?
Another name before Asarerak?
Asarerak.
I'm not looking that journal up right now.
I'll actually pull it up and read, and actually kind of go through. You guys just keep going without me.
During that 30-minute reading, where it actually talks about Destaro finding a snippet of like information about Asarak's life before he became a demi-lich, and how he was basically an outcast, and like people just hated his guts just because he was like he wasn't like a purebred or human or something like that, because of his infernal nature.
I would assume that he... And wasn't he originally a follower of, Orcus?
Don't think so.
No, I just kind of assume we're in a place that originally belonged to Orcus.
No longer.
Oh, no longer?
No, the city that the place that belonged to Orcus was the city, the demiplane of Moyle.
So guys, what do you do?
I need to know. I'm gonna bring up the Sending Stone and talk to Destaro and ask him what was Asarak's name before he took the name of Asarak.
Again, dude, if Corey's not going to look that up, Destaro won't be able to.
Okay, so the point is, I need to know if Asarak is the right name to use here. Like,
I'm pretty
would
sure
Destaro know?
Asarak's always been his name.
Not even that snippet that you found.
You mean his father's name?
Okay.
He found the name of his father.
Alright.
What was his father's name then?
Well,
The
alright.
stone suddenly
Let's go ahead.
erupts in static as he tries to say something.
Can I at least pick up anything that he says out of that?
No. No, 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 no. Alright, what did you do?
As far as way of saying there's no more information because the DM doesn't have any more information.
No, I have more information. I'm not giving them that information. They're not learning that. What?
Devourer is his title. Asarak is his name.
This is gonna make me wonder if there's maybe Orcus or something spelled around here, though. This is out of character, by the way.
Would you mind having your construct walk across Asarak?
I don't know how that's gonna turn out. Quick question, David, does this connect back to me in anyhow? Like, if some spell or something happens on it, does it bounce back at me? He says you're lost, so I don't know if that's gonna hit me in turn.
Wait a minute. Dude, you were cut off from the astral.
Not entirely.
Oh, astral construct. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, no, dude, we were cut off from the astral and the ethereal. You can't access either one of them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That means most of
Wait,
my...
it's
I
an
thought
astral
the astral
construct.
construct was just its name. It didn't actually come from the astral plane when he summoned.
It's made of ectoplasm from the astral plane.
I thought he just shat that thing out, and then there you go.
Nope, has to draw from the astral plane.
Alright, fuck it. Garrett's going balls to the wall here. He's gonna fly up over to the A.
Okay.
When he lands on the A, what happens?
You take 1d. You take 6 points of cold damage.
This is a cold place, so you can step on the seat.
4 points of cold damage.
E.
Fire damage.
I think you may want to slow down on that.
No. R.
12 points of fire damage.
Nico, can you hit me with a healing spell?
Sure, Garrett.
He will fly up over here. He's not going to land on anything, but he will go ahead and hit him with a healing spell.
Nico just took all of that damage.
Oh, so flying over the tiles does the same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit. I guess we're both healing. Do you want me to roll for it? I'm got some pretty good modifiers.
Roll forward and cut it in half.
Yeah, quick question. You don't have anything that protects Garrett from future damage or any death-based abilities?
Okay, so 23 for Garrett. And 22 for Nico.
Okay.
No, 23 for Nico as well. Oh, I'm still talking to myself. Shit. Hang on. Okay. Alright, dudes, I'm just gonna go for it, and we're gonna charge all the way to the K.
You sure that's a smart idea?
Have you casted
No.
any have you casted any protection on yourself or Garrett?
It doesn't matter. I can protect myself from one energy type, and it's hitting me with multiple.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through this one by one. That's electrical damage.
I do have a crystal of greater electricity, like resistance or something. Like it absorbs 15 points of electricity.
That's electrical.
Okay, and so I take like 2 points there.
You both lose a level.
Is that permanent?
It's negative level.
Negative level.
I am immune to that.
Okay. Do you step on the K?
Yeah.
Do both of you step on the K at the same time?
Okay, so Nico is flying right behind Garrett. Garrett would be the first one on the K.
Basically, it just goes Garrett steps forward, then Nico steps forward, and the process keeps repeating itself. Fair enough.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a d2 to see which one of you. 1 is Garrett, 2 is Nico. Nico loses his soul and goes into Eserak's phylactery.
I'm getting really fucking tired of this shit.
Magic goes through the tile itself.
Okay, Koss was prepared this time. He's gonna...
Well, we just lost our healer, so
Would you mind wishing his soul back into his body? Again?
I'll do it. I mean, I have the ability to do it. I'll use 2 uses of I'll use 2 uses of Wait, is it reality revision or alter reality that's the higher between the two?
Reality revision.
Reality revision it is. Bring the 2 back.
I don't think that will work in this case.
I'm just checking.
Or better yet, I could just wish that the Nico from 5 minutes ago is now standing
Which
before
does
me.
not have the ability to transport things through time, dude.
Well, hang on a second. If that's the case, then most of those wishes that we used were wrong. So that doesn't... Like, a wish is an open-ended thing. Like you can, it just requires a XP cost if you make it grand like that.
As soon as Mars does this, there is a loud scream that echoes throughout the entire fortress. But Nico does not return to life.
Sorry, I thought I saw a mouse.
My apologies, Garrett. Your cleric is dead.
We'll see about that.
For now.
Yeah, Lucius is just kind of...
You do, however, make it across.
Yeah. Lucius is going to avoid crossing over those same tiles and just kind of go one off to the side.
Alright.
I'll follow Lucius as well, cause that was bullshit.
Alright. Gentlemen, you see what appears to be a green devil mouth at the end of this hall. Gentlemen? Hello?
Can I just
Yeah, we
say
can hear
real
you.
quick that Fortress of Conclusion is a really shitty name?
Well,
Why
it
is-
is kind of the end of it.
I know, but it's like Mount Doom in Lord of the Rings. Like it was like the one moment of like non-creativity.
Well,
Oh, what did you
after
want him
all
to call
that
it?
You have to go through just to get to the fortress. I think Fortress of Conclusion is an appropriate name.
Okay, but like
To be
Well,
fair,
they-
Mount Doom is what other
like-
things call it.
yeah,
Most
I mean,
things
like,
that live there are probably going to call it Orodu, which does not mean Mount Doom. It means Fiery Mountain.
You gotta really, well, anyhow, before we start getting into a subject on Lord of the Rings that will continue and span for probably a couple hours.
Yeah.
First thing I want to do is, you guys remember exactly what it is at the what those mouths are, right?
Actually, let me write this. Beyond the tiles lies a clear space of inscription. Immediately before the end of the hall, upon the wall is a great carving in green stone of an evil visage. The mouth on the face is open with a grimace, almost as wide as a human is tall. The space within the mouth is dead black. No light illuminates what might lie beyond it.
I'm gonna sniff it.
How close do you get?
Like I don't put my head inside it, but like you know, I have hunter's scent, so it works at like 100 feet, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to get like that close.
I mean, besides the smell of undead, you don't smell much.
Can anyone here detect undead?
I smell them.
What's up with that green face? Do you know, Mars? Ulrich?
I have no clue.
I am Mars. I sound like robot.
I'm going to take a small pebble out of my pack and chuck it
Where?
towards the green mouth.
Okay. Make a ranged attack roll.
You have to roll for that.
To see if I hit the thing.
How far away is it?
Are you aiming specifically inside the mouth?
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I'll hear anything on the other side.
You don't hear anything, but something weird happens when you do that.
Shit.
The mouth or at least what you thought was the inside of the mouth, begins to move. And it begins to move towards you.
Kill it with fire.
Ulrich, can you cast an anti-magic field?
Why not?
Like drawing the anti-sea bear circle in the sand.
Which is basically what this is.
Let's hope it's not a sea rhinoceros.
Does this look like a black orb?
This looks like a black orb.
What did I do that time? I don't know. I guess he just doesn't like you.
So this is the real deal, huh?
This is the real one.
Okay, now before the anti-magic field disappears, we need to figure out how to get to the other side, or out of this room. Is there a clear door behind the mouth?
Yeah, there is. Well, actually, fuck it. I'll say there's a door behind there. There is. You see the door.
We need to move inside Ulrich's magic field and get through that mouth.
The ball is still moving inside of Ulrich's anti-magic field.
Koss will make a knowledge arcana check to figure out what to do about this.
Does anyone have any objections to me just turning invisible and running through?
Nope.
Make me a hide check.
I didn't say I was doing it.
We don't know what that thing is in character.
I don't know what it is out of character.
I don't think it can track you.
I think it just
Yeah,
wants
but
to
it might have
smack
like an
you.
AoE thing. Like an aura.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this, because I'm gonna be the only one that asks this. Why does this have a charisma of 30?
It's probably a Serax charisma.
Because it is well enough aware of what it is that it is able to basically tell reality to sit down, shut the fuck up, and stop existing.
Are we saying it's a wizard?
Oh no.
No. But like I said, it is capable of, by its sheer sense of self, able to basically tell reality to sit down, shut up, and stop existing. Even most wizards are only able to tell reality to sit down, shut up, and go somewhere else for 5 minutes.
Which only brings up the bigger issue. How are you gonna get away?
I'm gonna run.
Charisma doesn't work on playable characters, though, right?
Mm-mm. No,
So, was that knowledge arcana check good enough to learn what this thing is?
Do you think a 30 would be good enough?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No, it's not good enough.
How wide is the room?
It's about 15 feet.
Okay. Okay. And how far did it move?
Moved about 10 feet.
Okay.
Although now it's
Everybody-
moving closer. Oh, no, not that way. That way.
And stepping back.
Begins to get really close to Garrett. Like, really close.
I don't think I can try that knowledge check again.
Nope.
Too bad I'm the only one with knowledge arcana.
I would also say knowledge of the planes would work.
You know, that roll's gonna be shit as well, but whatever.
And I'm gonna
Don't
just
bother if you can't reach at least a 40.
book it back here.
Now I'm really angry because my arcana was like plus 32.
Oh my god, you just rolled a 2?
Yeah.
Hey, so like, theoretically, if I rolled like a natural 20, could I use charisma to tell it to kill itself?
No.
I can very easily stop this thing if I know what it is.
You say that.
The control check is a DC 30, and my character's caster level plus its intelligence score is over 30. Well, intelligence modifier.
Stupid. I was thinking of something pretty stupid. It's too bad we didn't bring one of those Spear of Annihilations and just threw it at it.
I don't know what that is.
Cause has
Remember
no
this?
idea.
So this is the Devourer, right?
No.
Lucius,
Right, I'm
Mars, Garrett. Alright. Shit, where are you? 87.
I hope those wings give you perfect maneuverability, Ulrich, because I'm about to start sunbursting this fucking room.
And just as you say that, I start bolting.
Don't move. Don't you dare move. I will make attacks of opportunity.
Go
Well, not
ahead.
if he has perfect if he's got perfect maneuverability, then you don't get those.
Yeah, he does.
What?
Perfect maneuverability doesn't override the whole leaving a threatened square.
It just means that I can move in any shape, way, or form.
Yeah. Means that he can move straight up if he wants, or straight down with no speed penalty. Means he can
I thought
just
it meant he
hover there.
doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when he moves around threatened squares.
Hector.
If I'm about 100 or so feet above and they're melees, then yeah.
Hector, what is your AC? Does a 27 hit your AC?
No, my AC is now 28.
I'm going to
Can't
kill.
touch this. Nah.
What about you, David?
Me?
Does a 28 hit your AC?
That's just shy of half, Corey. I'm a speedy motherfucker.
Can't touch this.
Can't touch it.
Well, I think it's time we all roll initiative.
Alright.
I'm done holding back.
Oh, you are now, are you?
You were holding back?
Yes. Alright. You get to go on 22.
I love that ring of anticipation.
I also love being able to wear 4 rings.
That is a nice thing to do.
Yep.
The bone weirds, they go on.
This thing is not living, right?
Nope.
Negative. Alright, is that everybody?
I'm 13. So, second to last.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know why I don't show up in the turn order.
For Garrett?
Yes.
What was your roll? 23.7?
Yes.
Alright, Lucius, you get to go first.
I'm done first. You know what? I'm gonna hit the thing that tried to hit me in the first place.
That will be this one. The bottom one. Just gonna make sure. Nope, you're still within range. Excellent.
And he was just like, fuck all of you!
Well. He's dead.
Ow.
Now, did it take all 5 attacks to kill him?
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I think
Yes,
we're
it
talking
did.
about Lucius.
Okay.
Yes, it
Like, I
did.
swear to God, every time you attack David, he dies, so...
Yeah, see, except now I have a character who can't be hit.
That's cute. That's very cute.
Corey, can you beat a 50?
What's
I got
your...
a 30 touch AC, Corey.
That's funny. That's very cute. That's so cute. It's Garrett's turn.
Alright.
Smack
Fuck
that.
this. I need my cleric's soul back.
I don't think we're getting it back, man.
Alright. I will double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're going to provoke an opportunity attack.
From the skeleton?
Oh no. No, 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 no. From the orb.
Let's see what it can do.
Gentlemen, welcome to the TPK room. That is versus your touch AC.
Let's see what I can do about it. Yeah. Oh, it's a touch. Yeah, that'll hit.
You need to make a fortitude save or immediately be disintegrated.
I'm gonna take a shit real quick.
Oh. Well, that explains a lot. No wonder I didn't make my fortitude save before. My fucking sheet isn't updated on it. Damn it. Hold on a second.
By the way, Garrett, you're the only one that's probably gonna make this. Let's see what happens. Did he just make the fort? Son of a whore.
You killed my cleric. I'm out. Well,
You take 14 points of damage. Wow. Okay. My turn. Three targets.
Really? And of course he crits.
Make a fortitude save.
Or be disintegrated. This is gonna be fun. Because I don't fucking have fortitude. So guess what my fortitude equals up to? Fucking 9!
If you roll a natural 20, you win.
Which I will not. I will always roll a 5. I am fucked.
You are disintegrated. You do not want me to roll damage.
Go ahead and do it. Because here's a question. Would SR count against it?
Nope.
Well, roll damage anyhow. I just want to see how much he'd do.
Pretty sure
It doesn't even deal damage. It only deals damage if you save.
Yeah, I know. I just want to check to see how much damage you'd have done if I would have saved.
I would assume it's by the spell, which would be
11d something.
no.
Of course. It only deals damage if he saves.
I know
If he
that.
doesn't save, it doesn't even deal damage.
Oh, you're just disintegrated.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to see if I would have made the save, how much damage I would have taken. Whether or not this was just an I'm
You
screwed
made the
either
save
way.
within 5d6.
Either way, I was screwed since the first thing he said was disintegrate.
Okay, Mars is dead.
Our cleric's dead, our party squishy is dead.
Now, want to see something really weird?
So he just automatically disintegrates? There's no damage roll?
There is no damage roll.
And I don't come back, I believe.
All the bone weirds run.
They better run.
You wanna wait, don't they have to run through
Oh yeah, they'll take that attack of opportunity. They gives no shits right now.
Honestly, Lucius would be too surprised that all these giant-ass bone snakes suddenly are trying to get past him to try to stop him.
So, since I'm disintegrated, I don't come back as Mist, do I?
Nope.
Or do I?
Hector.
Oh. I thought I did, because I do remember back when we were fighting up against Jackson Michaels, you hit him with a disintegrate and he came back as Mist.
Yeah, see, thing is though, disintegrate leaves dust behind. Leaves something behind. This thing doesn't. You just cease to exist.
Well, we're dead.
Hector.
It ignored you! Run for the other end! I think Connor went to the bathroom or something.
Connor's running. I will do that for him. Cause, what are you doing?
Again, it ignored you! Run for the end!
I need to take a careful 5-foot step, and then I run.
It is Lucius's turn.
Fuck. Let's
Reflect
see.
its disintegration back on it.
It's not a thing that gives us our... Wait, the bone weirds are gone, right?
Bone weirds are gone.
What the fuck? Fuck this shit! I'm going underneath! Like, we'll literally hop off of magic carpet and run along to the other side like a bitch.
Like where? Show me where.
As in, we'll hop off and run along the underside, the bottom of the chamber. Went from there, ran along the underside from there, and then jumped up. I should have ended up nowhere near it once we got outside of that really tight-ass chamber.
True. Garrett.
Is that door closed?
Door's open.
Okay. I'm gonna need Cause to make a quick search.
I'm gonna tell you
I'm
what's
gonna-
in room 21 as well.
So Garrett's going to hold his turn until Koss can get in front of him.
This chamber is tiled with almost seclusion of dull black stone, a foot square, an archway, and rough stone pieces in one wall. Whatever might be on the archway is obscured by a thick, rolling, orange-hued haze. Oh my god.
Are they eating her?
No. As your gaze lingers upon the arch, the keystone at the top begins to glow a hazel color, while the left base stone emits a jade light. The right base stone grows pearly white.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that last part?
Okay, from top to left to right. Top, hazel. Left, jade. Right, white.
And what was the riddle?
What riddle? There was no riddle
Oh,
this time.
I thought this was another color puzzle.
It is a color puzzle.
But there's no riddle.
There's no riddle.
Oh no, it's probably earlier on in the dungeon.
So it is your turn in the initiative order. There is also a hallway that goes this way.
How does running stamina work? Like, can you just like run forever?
I think you can. I'll double check that.
Like, does
No,
it
you
just
have to
never
make a
come up?
endurance check for sprinting and running for long periods of time.
Yeah.
Okay. Koss is going to quickly pull out his portable hole and have all three of his homunculi come out.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have each homunculi touch a gem.
The veil behind the archway fades, and you see into room 22. If you'll go over above the shadow thing, the Night Stalker
Walker.
Walker.
What's in room 22?
It's the entrance to room 22. It's a big hazy thing. It's a new room. It opens up into another room. Did Garrett move into there?
Well, if Koss says that it's into a new room, then yes.
Alright, Garrett calls move. The thing begins to move towards you. Stops in front of Lucius. $50 versus touch.
Hits.
Fortitude.
I hope you have the great fortitude feat.
I do not. Not 20, not 20, not 5.
Pass.
Oh, thank fucking God. Oh, thank
You
fucking God.
just hit the fortitude you need. Oh my god, you really did. You only take 5d6 damage. I've stopped pulling punches, as you can tell. Mars is dead. Hector, what are you doing?
Move!
Yeah.
Hector moves into room 22, I guess?
Yeah, with, my, stealth, stance.
Alright. You're in room 22. Lucius, it's your turn.
Fucking hell, fucking hell, fucking hell!
Alright. And the archway closes behind you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, David.
No turning back now.
I think that's where we're going to call it. Mars, do you want to bring a new character to the table, or do you need me to pre-roll? No, I don't want to pre-roll one. That's fuck that. Do you want to use
How would
one?
you bring a new character in at this point?
Okay, David has backups.
Yeah, I know. I'll probably
No,
ask for
I mean, like,
David's.
Who would
But the
be
thing
fucking
is-
this far in?
You'd be surprised, but I will say this. Ulrich is not entirely dead. I just can't get back to your realm that you're currently in.
Oh yeah, that's right, there's the copy in Ravenloft.
Not just that, I also have Astral Seed.
When the hell did you leave an Astral Seed?
Back before when I first unlocked level 17 abilities, I casted Astral Seed.
I was playing it more as an obstacle rather than a creature. That being said,
So, yeah. I'll take one of David's characters, but I am not even... Ulrich's just not dead. Alright, but anyhow, I will be getting off now, because, there's stuff I have to do tomorrow.
I'll give him Oswin. I think he'd like Oswin.
Probably. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, if I get the chance.
Yep.
Alright.
Garrett, no hard feelings killing your character. Garrett,
Yeah, I'm here.
no hard feelings?
I don't know what I should feel.
Ooh.
Let me put it this way. This is a meat grinder.
I'm trying to figure out what I could have done differently.
The trick in that room, I'll give it to you now, was to not spell out any name. You literally
Yeah, I
had,
guess he did leave it open-ended.
you literally had to walk over the tiles that said nothing.
Wait, there was the word nothing was spelled out?
No.
No, just you had to walk over things that didn't say anything.
Well, this is certainly a learning experience.
Asarak is a douchebag. There is a...
Oh wow, I am so glad that he did not manifest Astral Seed in here.
What do you say?
If he had put Astral Seed while he was in here, that would have fucked him over.
So, here's the thing. There is a way to get Nico back. You'll find out soon, though.
1 sec.
Oh god, we're still recording. Oh. Oh, if this is for the
Well, I
Dunces and...
assumed that if I destroyed the phylactery, that would be good enough.
Yeah. And... you have a way to do it.
What, throw it into the orb?
I'm gonna close the call for now.